I'm gonna start talking about miscellaneous shit, right? Just focus on me. I don't know why I always do this. It's like a habit or some shit. But niggas only listen to niggas with money. That motherfuckers tell what to say and shit. So that's just off topic. I gotta focus on like what I'm doing. I don't want this shit to spread. So when I see that, I'm gonna be like, yeah, he's right. And he start talking that shit or some shit like that. Chain reaction. Just be like, fuck it. Cause these niggas built their shit and they built it a certain way, and the way me or other motherfuckers' minds work that feel like me, we didn't get our shit off of ripping niggas off, so that wouldn't work in this environment. Just being straight up, like, you need ripped off so many motherfuckers, like, that's why they're in debt. They probably owe Native Americans money, they owe China money, they probably owe Russia money, they owe so much money, like, they can't go clean cut now, because when you do shit the honest way, it's twice as hard as just taking shit. Taking shit gets you way ahead. That's why the world's so corrupt now, because they know. Ever since Africans sold niggas, that's been like the go-to thing. Like, damn, these niggas getting paid off for doing shicey shit. Like, you can get a real come up fast, nigga. Like, how the fuck this nigga get buildings and, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck that shit pop up? Shit, nigga, they got slaves and they ripped off motherfucking Mexico for the purchase and all that shit. Like, these niggas making some hustler moves and shit. It's like, god damn. Man, everyone gonna start doing that. Because once one motherfucker start doing it, everyone's gonna start doing it. Next thing you know, like, the whole shit's corrupt. Like, that's why I'm like, I just need to leave. Like, it's just too fucked up. It's like trying to untangle a motherfucking fishing line. You ever go fishing and that shit gets all bunched up and you just like, fuck it, I gotta cut it and just redo this shit. Because untangling will take forever and you just be sitting there. Like, like, what's up with your economy? On hold, nigga? Like, you're trying to fix all this corrupt shit. Like, good luck with that, nigga. You may as well just say fuck it. And just go on the ground, nigga. Like, it's too fucked up. I'm just being real. They call it a bird's nest. If you ever want to know what I'm talking about, go to motherfucking fishing hut bird's nest type shit. That shit is a bitch to undo. I think there is a technique to do it though, but that's just a metaphor. You can say anything else like that. Like trying to find a needle in a haystack. You know what I'm saying? Once we find the needle, all our problems are fixed. If only we could pinpoint that needle. There's so much corrupt hay all around here. Good luck with that shit. I'm just being honest though. Like, I think everybody already knows this. Like, once you go corrupt, you kind of gotta stick with it. That's how your shit built up. It's all structured around there. Like, in order for to do that, there you got to be a whole remake of the credit system, stock markets, like everything had to be redid. Rules in sports, you know what I'm saying? Like everything had to be redid. It take way too much. You know when the game's fucked up and you're like, oh, there's a lot of bugs. We gotta make this big ass update, this and that, and balances and shit. That's what you have to do with the whole world though, like in real life, like clothes, logos. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, that logo's racist, or this is Illuminati logo, or something. Everything has to be like redid. Like movies, like maybe so much corrupt movies, like damn near every movie that comes out got some sort of corrupt background or some shit. They be pulling up shit on Disney. I'm like, word, even Disney? Like, yep, everything's corrupt, nigga. Like, everything would have to be trash. Like, niggas wouldn't even be like, it would kill the vibe of like all the movies, cause you'd be like, damn, everything's corrupt, nigga. Like, you can't even watch motherfucking TV. Can't watch motherfucking Fresh Prince of Bel Air, nigga. That used to be a wholesome show. Can't even watch the Brady Bunch, nigga. All this shit's corrupt. Like, I'm just being real. Like, should be so motherfucking boring. Like, it's best just to leave the corrupt niggas in their fancy land of like what they like. Just let them rip each other off and then kill each other and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then all the motherfuckers that fly right just be like, fuck it. They're either going underground or to space or some shit. I think underground though, because these aliens, they working with the corrupt motherfuckers. So aliens are already corrupt, from what I heard. I ain't never seen no alien. I'm a straight up dude, so aliens are corrupt too, nigga. Like everything's corrupt. May as well go underground. Maybe we could find someone to talk to, fucking Mudman or some shit. I don't fucking know. There's something down there. Maybe God, nigga. What if God was in the ground and their God's in the sky and their God's aliens and our God's like the opposite of aliens. Where the fuck that is. You never know. Like, I'm just saying. Why it's crazy like that? It's probably two gods, one in the air and one underground. Like, just being real. For every god, there's another side. Just like a coin or people is dark, white, or up, down, left, right. Like, everything has an opposite. So, there's God, if there are gods in the sky, there's a God underground too. Which they probably call the devil, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's their take. Like, who gives a fuck? That's another reason why I want to go on. I got so many reasons. I could go on for days, nigga. Like, it just makes sense to me. Me personally, like, if you're not the type of person like, oh, this nigga sound like a bitch, whoop-de-whoop, have fun, nigga. Like, when a nigga like me's gone, your life will be a lot more harder and a lot more cutthroat. And me and you both know that. So, just be real for a minute. The only reason that you really give a fuck is because you ain't really to motherfucking meet your motherfucking mirror. So, and that's your problem. If you're a mirror, nigga, I ain't in that motherfucking. I ain't in that motherfucker, nigga. Like, I have no reflection when I look at your shit. Like, that's all you, buddy. Have fun, nigga. That's all you, homeboy. Like, I'm over here. And I'm good at defense. That's my shit. All these niggas just straight up offense. Like, they just do shit. They just spill blood or pop counts for no reason and shit. I'm real good at defense, nigga. That's my shit. I love defense. Like, it's just my shit. Like, that's what I'm good at. I'm really good defensively. When it comes to situations where it's aggression, whatever, I can work around shit just defensively. I'm like a bull, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these niggas are like motherfucking cats or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm more like a bull or some shit, or a horse or something. You know what I'm saying? Like something like that's tough, but it's like defense. Like, it ain't just gonna wild out on you for no reason. But if you asking for it, you can get it type shit. Like, that's my shit. So you can call me whatever the fuck you want to. Niggas know about me. Like, I'm good defensively. This motherfucker trying to harm me or whatever. I remember I was hanging out with this one homeboy I knew, and he was telling me about some cat that was racist or some shit, some white boy or something. And I guess you want to know how I felt about it. I was like, shit, straight up, I just said, it sounded like a him problem. Like, that seemed like a problem with him. Like, I mean, oh, that racist motherfucker, we need to jump in. That's his problem, nigga. Like, that's his personality. That's his problem, nigga. I'm black and I feel good, nigga. Like, I don't hate myself not one bit less just because he's racist. I really don't give a fuck. Then nigga started laughing. Like, I can play defense, nigga. I make you frustrated. And I laugh at your ass, nigga. Niggas can't stand my ass. Like, be fine. That nigga laughing at me. I can't even hit his ass, nigga. I knew this one white boy that had real good defense, though. As far as, like, fighting. Like, it was boxing or whatever. In, like, a garage and shit. This little nigga had some motherfucking moves. He was a little ass white boy. He was young. He was, like, 21. I was, like, 29. This nigga was thin. He was taller than me, but he was thinner than me. He was probably, like, maybe like 145 in weight or some shit. But he used to be in the army or some shit like that. Like, for real. Not just clout. He showed me pictures and all that shit. Like, he knows his shit. You know, he could put on the gloves. And I was fighting him. I was like 180, 190. Anyway, that was before I was vegan. This nigga had some moves, though. He was bobbing and weaving and shit. He would make you frustrated, for real. He has better defense than me at boxing. Like, I'm more like a well-rounded boxer, I guess. But, you know. Like, yeah, I still got him and shit, though. Like, he was real good. I was throwing out some real good, slick shit. Like, I could hear the niggas in the back room, like, ooh. I tried to get him, but he was on his feet, nigga. Like, he was busting the moves. Like, I was surprised. I was hella surprised. I was like, damn, this little nigga, he can, he can bust a move, nigga. I didn't know you had all that shit in him. Like, yeah. But here's how I roll. I'm more like defense. That's my shit. And I guess that's it. That's what I'm talking about. That's pretty much it. But here's how I think about it. Like, yeah, if not, whatever. Like, I just gotta get off around here. I don't know how other motherfuckers feel. I don't know if niggas be seeing my shit or whatever. I really don't give a fuck. Like, it's just something to do until I can move and then actually do this shit. So I don't go crazy from COVID and just being cooped up in here. I feel like life is on pause, you know? There ain't shit for me to do. Like, a motherfucker that, if this is your realm, you know what the fuck to do this or that, the third or whatever. Like, it's just not my shit. Like, I already tried this shit for 30 years. Like, ain't like I'm just 15 and just like, nigga, I give up. It's too stressful. Like, nigga, I'm 30. I've been trying to make this shit work. I'm in the same spot I've been in forever, nigga. Like, it's time for a make a change. Like, it's like Obama said, yes we can, or making change or some shit. You know, yeah, niggas just gotta make some changes. And niggas don't like changes, especially when it's a change that don't include them or that might hurt them or some shit, but I ain't do nothing, nigga, to you. So, take that with your people. Like, yo, what is all this? This nigga left and now all of a sudden this shit done hit the fan. And they're gonna tell you, you know what the fuck this is. This nigga's supposed to stay here, nigga. Now all of it's coming down. And then you know me, you know I'm a cool ass dude, so you know. Not having that vibe in the atmosphere. I'm like, that's on y'all, nigga. And atmospheres in cities are true. Like, you go to one city, you're gonna have a different vibe than going to another. Based on the people there and who's doing what. Or is a nigga murdering someone or whatever. That's why you go to the hood. Nigga know the hood. Motherfucker could be motherfucking blind and probably, oh shit, I feel something. Like, nigga, where we going? Hold up. Nigga ain't got no eyeballs. He know when he's in the ghetto, nigga. You know when a nigga got slumped. You feel in the air like a motherfucking animal, nigga. Like, well, hold up. Something just hit me. Like Professor Xavier or some shit. Like, get the fuck up out of here. Niggas dying. Like, niggas want to look at that shit on the motherfucking TV over the wire and odds and this and that. Nigga, you can laugh and think you tough and shit. Wait until that motherfucking vibe hit you and you know a nigga is doing some weirdo shit. Like some helter skelter shit. Like, that's when you know, nigga. That's when everything changed. I promise you that. That's why niggas stay on the keyboard. Look at me harass this nigga. Niggas saying niggas that be throwing shit at motherfucking animals in the zoo. Like, hee hee hee. Alright. If that motherfucking cat jumped that motherfucking fence and rip your ass apart, then I'm gonna say hee 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 hee. This nigga got his ass decapitated. It's your fault, nigga. Don't come crying at me because you want to be a jackass. Nigga, do some of your life. Doing keyboard warrior shit or any of that shit ain't gonna make you no money. So why the fuck are you wasting time with it? Like, come on now. You wanna be funny, do the comedy club or some shit. Like keyboard warrior shit ain't gonna get you nowhere. All the plans I got is for me to get somewhere. Wherever the fuck I say, wherever the fuck I'm doing, whether it's programming. That's it. I tried Linux. I'm trying this outdoor shit right now. The underground shit. All this shit's about life, nigga. Like, I'm not on here like, oh, this nigga's doing this, that, and the third. Like, what the fuck up with that? Who gives a fuck? No one gives a fuck about that. I'm gonna say, nigga, at least he's doing something. All you doing is commentating on what the fuck he's actually doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit's dead. Like, this ain't motherfucking early 2000s. No one cares about what critics think. Dave Chappelle don't care. Motherfucking real life people don't care. Motherfuckers be bombing movies. This is the worst movie ever. The motherfucker be first in the box office and shit. Like, no one gives a fuck what a critic thinks, nigga. We got our own brain. Like, if we like something, we like something. Like, you don't have mind control over us. Like, I said this movie sucks, so now it is officially garbage. I'm like, nigga, who made you God? Like, who the fuck are you? Like, who the fuck are you dumbing off to get that sort of clout? Like, how do you even get hired being a critic? Like, do you have to be a good talker? Or you have to write good articles? I don't get it. Or is it because he's educated? Like, oh, this is the magnum opus of human intellect during the 2020 crisis. Like, nigga, who gives a fuck? It's a fucking movie. I don't give a fuck if it is garbage. As long as I can watch it and kill an hour, I don't give a fuck. It's free time, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not everything has to be a motherfucking biography or some shit. Or a documentary. Like, none of that shit really matters, no way. All that matters is what you're doing. That's why I never really liked social studies. Like, how is this shit gonna help me with my life and what I'm trying to do? The only reason that social studies is even relevant is if you're trying to stay in America. If you're not trying to stay in America, it is irrelevant to take up or even learn social studies. I'm just being honest. Like, social studies should be elective. It shouldn't be a motherfucking, you know, part of the curriculum. That's how I feel, but whatever. No one cares about how I feel because I'm a nigga and I ain't got no money and I'm planning on leaving anyway. I know I said I was gonna start talking about that shit, but I just said that shit because I thought it's kind of funny. But anyway, but yeah, this video is getting pretty fucking long. My videos are way too long to be posted on YouTube though. These niggas ain't gonna watch this shit. They're like, nigga, that is way too long. Cause I do the same shit. Like, if it's not 2 minutes or under, I'm not watching this shit, nigga. I just post that shit anyway. Like, whatever. Maybe someone enjoys watching my stupid shit. I doubt it, but you never know. Maybe someone that's on a VPN or aliens or some shit on the ground. Bugs, maybe. Animals? I don't know, nigga. I did make some good points, so.